Welcome to Subramani. This is a favorite topic. I'm not going to use. I'm wondering whether I can create a talk about retirement without using the word retirement, because it puts off a lot of people. Right? This itself, if people have reached till here, they're going to be worried. So then there is this word called FIRE, which says financial independence and retire early. I'm wondering whether I read this concept somewhere online. Where should we call this concept as FIRE or FINE, because it says financial independence and new endeavors, which I think makes sense. It is very appealing, therefore I'm doing this video. So whenever I talk to people, people are very scared of retirement, saying because in their head retirement means an old man sitting in an easy chair and having endless cups of tea and things like that. But I don't find such a person anymore. My 87-year-old aunt spends a lot of time learning on YouTube or enjoying herself on YouTube, whether it is a learning or enjoying something. She's able to use the social media at the age of 87, which means less work for people in the house to keep them engaged, right? The YouTube channels keep them engaged. So if that happens at 87, why would you want to retire at 47 and not know what to do? So first of all, I think financial independence is something which we should all aim for. So my next book on retirement should say financial independence only, right? If you have financial independence, after that you can decide what to do. Somebody may decide to work more. 91-year-old doctor, I've seen a 91-year-old doctor in practice. It's a son's clinic or a son's hospital. Where he comes, right? So he wants to, he's inquisitive, he's curious, he's learning, and he wants to be relevant, because that old age biggest fear is the biggest fear that people have is they're becoming irrelevant and their children dying before them. These are two things which worry old people. So you talk to anybody above 85, their biggest worry is this. They're saying, oh, my kids are getting older, I want to die before they die, right? That's the first thing that people want. So find out what you really want, because the retirement early, imagine a 42-year-old going and telling his wife that I'm going to retire, especially if her parents were from the government service, etc. She would be aghast. She would wonder what the hell are you saying. So I think the word should change from FIRE to FINE, saying I'm financially independent so I can do new endeavors. Maybe you're so financially independent that you can start doing something on your own, so that's a new endeavor. Or you could do some physically more active, be mentally more active, but those are new endeavors. So don't say I'm financially independent so I am retiring early, because that word is a big put off for anybody. Who put off for a 22-year-old and for an 82-year-old. Imagine going and telling an 82-year-old that I'm going to retire at 42. It's going to be aghast, saying, what has happened to you? Are you mad? Is this any age to retire? Because the word retirement creates that image in us, right? We think of it as a nothing to do kind of a thing. That's not true, right? So many retired people, or so-called retired people, which means I define it as not having to work for money. You may still work for money. I still work for money, but I don't seek the work. When the work seeks me, I still do it. I still have a choice of whether to do. That is what financial independence gives you. It gives you a choice of with whom to work, whether to work, what line to work, how much to work, how much to travel, how much not to travel. It gives you a choice on all that. It gives you a handle on that, because you're not working to pay your EMI. You're working just for fun, because you have other sources of income which allows you to do what you want, which means you don't have to compromise. You don't have to chase people for work. You don't have to say, oh, I will do this also, I will do that also. Choose what you want to do. Choose what you don't want to do, because what you don't want to do is also very important. Saying, yeah, I won't do this work. For example, I will not do a wealth talk in a brokerage firm, because the brokerage firm is meant to churn the portfolio. So to me, it doesn't make sense. I would talk about wealth with a bank. I'll talk about wealth with a mutual fund. I will not talk about wealth with a brokerage house, and I've avoided that topic with a brokerage house. With a brokerage house, I'm willing to talk about the forthcoming IPO, what you should do with your portfolio, those kind of topics, yes. But wealth creation in the long run in a broking house, very rare chance that it will happen. So I would rather not do it, right? So you can choose what topics with whom to do. For example, I'm talking a lot about pensions and reforms and how to create your portfolio with clients of insurance companies, which is a new thing for me also, right? It's happened only in the last 3-4 years post COVID. When COVID started, I did a lot of the talk for insurance company clients, their group insurance clients and individual clients. So I could speak to them, I could address them. So, and that is interesting, right? Retirement and all that is always interesting for me. So you choose what is your area, what you want to do, at what rate you want to do, or whether you want to do it free to establish yourself, whatever. Make all those things. So that's what I'm saying. Financially independent, therefore trying new endeavors, rather than financially independent, therefore retiring early. Many of us will not retire. We will die with our boots on. Well, that's what we hope. Thank you.